Hello and welcome to Nkumat Online Academy. In today's lesson, we are going to learn how to do skip counting. In skip counting, we try to find a number that is missing when we are counting. If you are given numbers to count and one of them is missing, how can you find it out? That is what we are going to learn today. Now look at this structure, this diagram. You see 10 here. You see that there is something that is supposed to be here, but the number is not there. And now we have 30. So how can we find that number that is missing? That is what we are going to learn. Now let's start by learning how to find number when 2 is missing. That is when we skip 2. How can we find the number? Skip counting by 2. Now in skip counting by 2, what we are doing is that every number is 2 more than the one before it. For instance, if we have 4, 6, 8, 4, 6, 8. Now you see that 6 is more than 4 and it is more than 4 by 2. That is, if you add 2 to 4, now you get 6. And if you add 2 to 6, now you get 8. So that is what we are going to do now. In skip counting by 2, how to do it is that you look at the first number, then you add 2 to the first number, and then you will get the number that is following it. Like this 4, we have 4. 4 is the first number here. If we add 2 to 4, we are going to get 6. Now this 6 become another number. If you add 2 to 6 again, we get 8. So that is what we are going to do now. Now look at this example. We have 1, we have 5, and we have 9. We are asked to find the missing numbers. How can we do it? Now we get the first number, which is 1 here, then we add 2 to it. So we say 1 plus 2, that will give us 3. So what is supposed to be this side is 3. Now again, we now say 3. This 3 has become a new number. Now we say 3 plus 2, that will give us this 5. To confirm, if you add 2 to 3, it will give us 5. Now to find this, the one that is supposed to be here, this is the number 5. Now we add 2 to 5, and whatever it gives us is what is going to be in this side. So 5 plus 2 will give us 7. Now for this 9, if you add 2 to 7, you will get 9. So we are not looking for anything here. Now to get what is here, we add 2 to 9. Whatever it gives us is the answer, which is 11. So this is how to do skip counting. Now let's look at another example. Example 2. Find the missing numbers. Now we have 10. After 10, what can we get again when we add 2 to it? 10 plus 2 will give us 12. Now for this one, 14 plus 2 will give us 16. For this line, 18 plus 2 will give us 20. Now for this one, 22 plus 2 will give us 24. So this is how to find the missing numbers in this one. So the whole line, the whole numbers here is 10, 12, 16, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Now example 3. We have 100, we have 104, we have 108, and we have 112. How can we find the ones that are missing in the gap? Now 100, we say 100 plus 2. 100 plus 2 will give us 102. Now in this gap, we say 104 plus 2 will give us what? 104 plus 2 will give us 106. This one is 108. 108 plus 2 will give us what? It will give us 110. Now this one, this final one, 112 plus 2 will give us what? 114. So the whole numbers here are 100, 102, 104, 106, 108, 110, 112, and 114. 100, 102, 104, 106, 108, 110, 112, 114. So this is how to find the missing numbers when counting or when we are skipping 2. Now your assignment, you find the missing numbers here. 5, you skip a number to get 9. You skip a number to get 13. You find the numbers that we skipped by adding 2. So here you add 2 to 5 to get what will be here. You add 2 to 9 to get what will be here, and you add 2 to 13 to get what will be here. Now you have 11, 15, 19. You add 2 to 11 to get the first gap. You add 2 to 15 to get the second gap. You add 2 to 19 to get this gap. 103, that is 103. You add 2 to it to get what will be here. 107, you add 2 to it. 107, you add 2 to it to get what will be here. And 111, you add 2 to it to get what will be here. Thank you.